Okay, let me plug it back up. Hey everybody, I'm over here. So we just got finished reading or watching the premiere of the Virgo timeless message that I just did. It was beautiful. Thanks everybody for coming by and checking it out. And so now I'm over here doing a live stream, and I'll be pulling some cards for some people, and there'll be a 15-minute reading for $20 through Cash App or through um, Super Chat. And of course, any donations that you would like to give. Thanks for coming. Thanks for giving us a thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm just waiting for the room to fill up. My moderators were watching. Thank you all so much for coming. R. Ashley and Ocean Lover and Alley Cat and Kata, of course. Thank all of you all for coming, and hopefully, if we get a little busy, y'all keep a list for me so that I don't get distracted, as I usually do, and make sure that I keep my 15 minutes process. So, Ocean, hey, Ocean Lover, just getting ready to call you, just getting ready to mention you, but for R. Ashley, can you hear me, Ocean Lover? Because I think I had a problem earlier because the volume seemed very low. Can you hear me? Oof. Greetings. Can you hear me? Tell me yes. Sounds great. Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank you very much. So, oh, you're welcome. Okay. All right. Katrilla said she needed that. I'm so glad that that was helpful and resonated with you all. And I hope it continues to resonate with the collective. Don't forget to share these messages because you never know, right? Someone else who is a Virgo or just anyone. They may be at that stage in their existence. Okay, no problem. They may be at that stage in their journey, so you never know. Send it to whoever, and that's you doing service and helping me do my service too. And I thank you in advance. So while we were watching, I got a super chat donation from R. Ashley, and I actually would be okay for me to pull a card for her from the Oracle of the Divine Feminine, and she said yes. And so the card, the energy that she had gotten was Dakini. Dakini. She is the enlightened feminine. This talks about trusting your intuition because your gut instinct is wiser beyond reason. So you have a very, very strong intuition, right? So this means that the task that you are trying to accomplish, that you are going towards, the project, whatever you're working on right now, your task will be accomplished. Dakini will help see you through to the other side of whatever this is, all right? If it's whatever form you need help most, as a playful, angelic presence, as a taskmaster to keep you on your job, to help you maneuver through some very hard work, or as a messenger with the wisdom that's needed for you to take your next step, all right? With Dakini, the answer and the way forward is not with the intellect. She is the embodiment of feminine intuition. She reminds you that you have an innate power to know instinctively what is best for you now. So, the Dakini means there's not going to be a straight, clear yes or no. With the Dakini, it's the third option. She reminds us that there's something out beyond yes and no, or even beyond right and wrong. There's something your gut will tell you that can be expansive enough to hear the answer. There's something your gut will tell you if you can be expansive enough to hear the answer. She is not bound by the usual or by the expected. She will allow you to come up with the unthinkable, the most imaginative, and the most brilliant outcome possible. So, the meditation for you for this card, Ashley, would be, what is my intuition telling me in this moment? So, when you find yourself in times of trouble or at a crossroads, what's your intuition telling you at this moment? And the affirmation is, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Ashe. Very nice. Dakini, the enlightened feminine. So, R. Ashley, follow your gut. It's not going to steer you wrong. All right. Sometimes things aren't as clear as yes and no and right and wrong. Go with your gut. Ashe. Ashe, very good. Ocean lover, my darling. Thank you so much. If you're here, let me know that you're here. All right. Tell me where you're from. Would you mind, Ocean lover, if I pulled a divine feminine card for you while we're sitting here? Because I'm only going to, do this if people come and get this, for the readings. I'm not going to just sit around here. I got a card for you. You want to see it? As soon as I said Ocean lover, would you mind me pulling the card? This one popped out, so it must be for you. Yes, and thank you. Okay, so the card that jumped out for you, Ocean lover, is Fatima. Fatima. Like to hear it? Here it go. Right, exactly. You got the mother of Imans. Love is my lineage, and my gratitude is my religion. Oh, Shay, that's deep. Wow. Ocean lover. Nice. Interesting. Let's see here. Fatima. Okay. Let's see, what page is she on? Oh, page number 60. Is it 60? Yeah. Thought it was 69, but it's 60. That's cool. 69 reduces to 6. So this is about love and about healing. Okay. Okay. All right, here you go. When we get caught up in the ego's idea of who we need to become or what we need to achieve, Fatima is the grace that sweeps through our seemingly complex lives and reminds us of what's core, what's solid earth to the soul. Hey, Steve, let me get finished with these with this reading with this card right here. What you got for me? Let's see. Where was I? Fatima is the grace that sweeps through our seemingly complex lives and reminds us of what's core, what's solid earth to the soul, family, even if family means a few beloved friends. What matters most is the love and gratitude we bring to those who are there for us, and the love and gratitude we feel when they show up for us. Nurturing, protecting, and taking care of the ones we love is a sacred occupation. Um, the role of housewife or stay-at-home mom is sacred and is sacred if it's consciously chosen. It is a profound contribution to raise and reconstitute the world. There is a legacy of love that can be inherited by the whole family from such undivided attention and presence. Fatima restores the significance and importance to the spiritual path of motherhood. So this is talking about the guidance that you give to your family and to your children, the importance of motherhood, even if you are a working mother, but especially if you are a stay-at-home mother or a housewife, there's an immense value in what you bring. Yes, this is beautiful. There is a legacy of love that can be inherited by the whole family from such undivided attention and presence. Fatima restores the significance and importance to the spiritual path of motherhood. Fatima is also a call to step back, take a deep breath, and take inventory of how much you can be grateful for right now in this moment. She releases you from unreal expectations of yourself. Whether you have mothered a child, a friend, or yourself, Fatima helps you see again the vital role the nurturer provides. She offers a perspective that says love is the family we all belong to, and gratitude is the state of wealth that we get to live in. And the meditation here is what I am must what I am most grateful for in this moment. What am I most grateful for in this moment would be the meditation. And the intention or the affirmation is love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Ashe. Beautiful cards, sisters. Fatima and Dakina. Very good. Okay, Steve, what I got for you. Let's see. Let me turn on this light some. Okay, Steve. Oh, I'm glad Ocean Lover says all I can say is wow, Jules, so beautiful. Yes, it is. Gorgeous. You're welcome. She says, thank you so much. On point as always. The reason I'm reading this is that after this uploads, you won't be able to see the live chat after a while. So whenever you come across this, I'm trying to narrate the comments for you as much as possible. Oh, I got this. I wanted to show you all this before I do you, Steve. I can go out now, I think, if I put this on and have my mask on, not stay out too long. The reason is, with the MS, I have depleted, my immune system is a little wacky sometimes. So I got this, and I think that this is going to work. What y'all think? I think it's kind of cute. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all that. And it comes I ordered this. It came like in a day or two. It comes flat like this, and then you attach this styrofoam cushions here that goes around the front of your head, and it has like a thing here. And I think it was like 5 of them in the pack, and it wasn't that expensive. So if you are interested in that, check it out. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're here, Steve Gill and everybody else. Give a thumbs up so that other people know that I'm in here. And what do I have for Steve Gill today? What am I going to pull for you? Steve. You know what? Let's play a little bit. Let me see, Steve. What's your masculine energy? Yes, you have to protect yourself on all levels, right? Let me get a card from the gods and titans for Steve, all right? I'll do that for Steve. Thanks for coming. Steve. Steve, go. All right. What is the message for Steve? What is the message for Steve? Steven, go. What's the card? What is the message? What is the energy that he's embodying or he should be embodying? The green man, abundance. You find out you got money, Steve? The green man comes up for Steve. Okay, let's see. What's that about? Steve, the green man. Abundance. All right. Green man. Any seeds that you plant now will flourish. Okay. Know that growth is underway and is bound to bring with it prosperity in all things. The deep energies of the earth are at work to help you create the green that you want, whether that's in health or success in school or even wealth. The green man also fosters the feelings of enthusiasm and passion and works side by side with you as things expand, transform, and grow. Ask yourself, what is it that you wish to grow? What seeds need to be sown? Are you focused on school and academics, or is this a time that you want to focus on creating something beautiful, some art or some writing? Whatever it is, the green man will help you create an abundance. So this has to do with the color green and vegetation and planting. And so whatever you are planting, whatever you're working on, if you have a project or something that you are working on, I would think that there seems to be that it's going to be successful. This card also represents the divine masculine. Huh. The gods Pan and Osiris. There's a strong birth, death, rebirth aspect to the green man that's mimicking the natural flow of life. So this talks about regeneration, regeneration. What is this? Why can't I think of this word? You know, when you die and you come back. You know what I'm talking about. Reincarnation. Okay. Steve is, as soon as I get my harvest, you'll be first on the list. I say, witness everybody. As soon as you get your harvest, make sure you hit a sister off. Steve, thank you so much. Ocean Lover says, Steve, let me holler. I know you got it. Let me holler. That's so cute. That is so cute. Actually, Ocean Lover Steven is a relative of mine through marriage, so maybe that might be a hookup for the two of you, and I will be grateful to have been part of that, bringing you all together, or whatever. Just joking, just joking. I know everybody's got wives and husbands and stuff, boyfriends. I'm just saying, jokes, folks. So thank you so much, Steve, for coming by and letting me pull that card for you. Is there anything else you need to that you'd like to know? Anybody else? Ocean Love is still laughing. Yeah, he's like a cousin through marriage. On my maternal side. There's all kinds of folks on the on the paternal side. I always tell everybody, I said that must have been a large plantation. People be popping up all over the place. Look at that. I don't even know why I was shuffling, but here she goes. Yummy popped up, and she came out in that reading definitely also, right? Steve says that sounds great. Yeah, I'm an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists inside of me. Yeah, right? That was the message for Virgo. Pay attention to the secrets, the Orisha, a local and Yemiya. Let me tell you, can't nobody tell me nothing about a local. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. As I was saying in the reading, if anybody is interested, or I guess someone will be. That's why they told me to talk about it. I was drawn to this to Yoruba to Ifa right after my grandfather passed away, which is the marriage that brought me and Stephen into being family, right? Um, and I felt his presence hanging around me from night, the day that the time that he passed away. That same day, that energy has been staying with me and guiding me and leading me. But it was for the first 3 years, right? My son, I got pregnant, and my son was born 1 year and 1 day exactly from the day my grandfather died. And I thought that was strange, weird, interesting. But I kept feeling like, what? Why am I keep thinking about him, and why I feel like his presence is around? Like, I figured, okay, I went to uh, um, one of those psychic fairs, and the lady said that she told me a lot of things, and she said it was my grandfather. And I was like, well, what does he want? And she said, Babatunde, see. Exactly, exactly. Babatunde means the father returns. So I she said that maybe he wanted a seance. That's all right. So anyway, one day I'm sitting in the bar, the club I used to hang out in, the Burgundy Lounge, and we were talking amongst ourselves. It's like Cheers. Everybody knows everybody. And one of the guys said, we were talking about tarot card readings and who had readings and who hadn't had readings. Everybody, the bartender, Dottie was saying too. Everybody, like, must have been like 12 of us maybe. We're talking, sitting at the bar laughing. And then Milton says, I bet you I know a reading that none of y'all haven't had. And everybody's like, what? So I asked him, and he said, he gave me this business card, and it turned out to be a Babalao. And I called him a couple days later, and he came by at the house, and he gave me my first reading that was done with the Ifa table, and very, very, it's beautiful, the whole, you know, procedure, the way they do it. And you're involved in the reading, of course. And it was just wonderful. And from that time on, I have been brought on this journey. But as I said in the message, I was I was I was told, don't let anybody try to get me to, like, get crowned, because that's not my road. My road is spirituality. My road is teaching. I I was identified that day. It says that my Babalao said that he wasn't even my Babalao. He's just the guy giving me the reading at the time, and he did whatever he did. And at one point, he sat back and he said, "They're telling me that I'm in the presence of an Ifa priestess." And I was like, "Where's she at?" But it was me. And I was like, "Well, what is that?" And he explained to me about Ifa and Yoruba and things like that. And then just started the journey from there. But there's always respect for my ancestors. That's the basis of the practice for me. And trying to just be mindful of my journey and the journey of my people, you know, and I've been doing my ancestry, my DNA, and all that other stuff. Yeah, I was like, where's she at? Like, who's this high priestess of Ifa, and what is that? You know? Yeah, like, where's she at? And he was like, you. I'm like, oh, what is that? And he explained it all to me. And then when I did my DNA, I saw that my people, of course, because most of us are from that region. And I was able to actually get all the way back to the Fan people who are in Benin and Togo. So that is interesting because in that particular community, the women ran the temples, where in a lot of other villages and communities, the men ran the temples. But in Benin and Togo, which is the homie now, I think, or was the homie then, and now it's Benin and Togo, whatever. But the women ran the marketplace, the women ran the temples. So I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense to what he had said in the reading, and then along with my DNA, and then following all of the records and the censuses and the slave marketing list and all things like that. I'm starting to understand a lot of things about myself, about my family's journey, and it's just interesting, and it is fulfilling in a way that can't be. You understand it when you're going through it. It's there's no physical like material abundance that you could touch, but it's an abundance anyhow. It just feels like bliss. Stephen is laughing with Ocean about where she at. And she wrote where, like we would say it, right, Steve? WAH, where? Where she at? Right. Is that's how it sounded to me, like where she at? Um, that Panamanian Bayesian Gullah Geechee speech. Um, that I grew up with, that I love to hear. So, but anyway, that was how it started for me. But again, there are other people that I know and that have come through me, and other relatives of mine who have gone through ceremonies and gotten crowned, and they're happy, and that is what the Orisha wanted for them. That's where the Ori was directed, and I was glad to be able to be the catalyst to bringing them with the right people to take care of them. And but it still continues at the same way. Patty's good. She's a spiritualist. She's a spiritista. That's what he says. So I do the spiritual work, and but I know how to work with the energies of the Orisha, and then through doing the tarot on YouTube, learning not learning, but reacquainting myself with the gods and the goddesses and the myths and legends, which I loved when I was in school. When I was a kid, I loved these things, and because I liked stories. And I was an English major and a sociology major, so I love this kind of stuff. So I see now where all of this information is and how it's leading me, and I'm happy and glad to be able to share this with everyone, with my family and with my friends, and with my new friends that I've met here online, like Ocean Lover and Ashley and Kata and Katrilla and Brenda and everybody that comes by, JJ Moon, and all of you guys. So I, yes, thanks everybody for coming by. All right, so I was only doing this just to help out, see if anybody needed any readings for a few minutes after watching the video, and I can move on to something else. But I was definitely moved to do that. What else I wanted to do while I'm here? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming, right? Thank you. Always. Gratitude, always. Always. So, want everybody to be safe. And let's just get one energy for the collective from the Quantum Oracle. See what the energy is for the collective. And then I will call y'all good night. Mm. From the Quantum Oracle, what is the energy for the collective for today? For today, August 10th, 2020. Planning and action. Okay. Making a plan and taking action, folks. That's the energy that we're in as a collective today. Planning and action. That's cool. Energies. Planning and action is number 2. So get ready and go. 100% right. Ding. Okay, at the same time. All right. This is a time of acceleration. To take advantage of this energy, make your goals a priority now. If you need to strategize and make specific plans, be sure to get going on those preparations soon. Then follow up these plans with focused, regular action in the direction of your desire. When you're engaged in this type of devotion, the universe takes you seriously and responds. So gather your thoughts, make your plans, and jump into action. Believe in yourself and allow that energy of belief to move you forward to the finish line. The affirmation: today's actions create tomorrow's results. I choose to take action in the direction of my goals. I say that actually goes along with the reading for Virgo. So, thanks everybody for allowing me to bring you these messages and to share this reading with you and share this time. And thank you all so much for sharing your energy with me and helping me as I heal and as I learn and as I grow. So, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you know whenever I upload new material. And don't forget to join the channel. And you'll get free perks, and not free, but you'll get additional perks and messages and little TLC as time goes on. All right, it's a monthly membership, and it ranges from $2.99 to $19.99 a month for tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So I'll be talking to y'all real soon. Thanks so much, and I love you guys. Peace. Ashe. You're welcome.